Welcome to this webinar. My name is Byron Garmendares, and I'm happy to be here with you for this webinar. Today, you will learn how to configure wireless bridges and design your own projects efficiently with Reyee Cloud. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes, and the webinar will begin shortly. So let's begin. First, what are heat maps? Well, a heatmap is a visual tool that provides detailed representations of signal strength, coverage, and interference in a specific area. It's like a roadmap for your wireless network. And why are heatmaps so essential today? First, it helps us visualize signal coverage. Heatmaps help you see exactly where your wireless bridge or your wireless signal is strong and where it is weak, enabling you to design for optimal coverage. And it will help you to identify interference. They allow you to pinpoint areas with interference, which can degrade link quality. And third, it will help us ensure line of sight, and this is very important, especially for wireless bridges. Heatmaps help verify that your point-to-point or point-to-multiple connection have clear line of sight, avoiding physical extortions. And optimize resource placement. By analyzing coverage data, you can determine the best location for antennas, receivers, and other infrastructure to maximize efficiency. For all of those points, heat maps are very essential, very important to do before the physical installation of the wireless bridges. It is very essential, very important to do that before the implementation, the physical installation of any of the wireless bridges. Um, let, let's talk about a little bit more regarding the benefits of the heat maps. The first benefit is in the improved in the stability. Proper planning using heat maps reduces the likelihood of dropped connections, and that is very good. And another benefit is reduced costs by identifying optimal devices placement during the planning stage, saves time and avoid unnecessary equipment. And last but not least, scalability. Heatmaps make it easier to expand your network or adjust configuration as your needs grow. So, for all these benefits, and heatmaps are very essential, very important to do before the installation, the physical installation of the wireless bridges. And by the help of Reyee's Heatmaps tool, we can do this very easy. So Reyee Heatmaps tool provides an intuitive intuitive interface that simplifies the process of creating and analyzing heat maps. I don't know if you have ever struggled with a weak or unstable wireless connections. Imagine if you could identify those problem areas before installations. That's the power of that heat map. In this webinar, you will see a practical demonstration on how to use the Reyee Heatmaps tool. But before that, we're going to see the different types of bridges, wireless bridges. We had this three different types of wireless bridges. So let's see a little bit more about uh, this equipment, the LG EST 100E, designed for up to 500 meters wireless bridge connections. So let's see this short video. Has a dual LAN port, one PoE port for its deployments, signal strength indicator with automatic painting. We can see that the topology we're using the Reyee Cloud, and they are very easy to install, very easy to use. You can install and set up all of these wireless solutions in less than 5 minutes. So they are very easy, very good. And let's see this. This is another one. This is the RGEST 310 V2, designed for wireless reaches for length up to 1 kilometer. It has the signal land indicators, one port, 100 megabits per second port. It has a wall mounting, home mounting also. We can do that without any problems in a very easy way. With a very fast, quickly and easy storage. We can connect one to three point to point or point to multi-point. And let's see this other one. This is the RGEST 350 B2, designed for up to 5 kilometers wireless reach. So let's see this short video. One of those devices has the IP54 weatherproof certification. It has gigabit port. They are designed for wall mounted or even pole mounted. So these are the three weather switches that we have, and they are very good, very stable, and The configurations of these devices are very, very easy. So I'm going to show you a short video in which you will see how to set up this Reyee wireless reach. So let's see. This very short video, 3 minutes, on how to set up the Reyee wireless reach. What the perfect PC defined for Keybank. For being supported. All of those wireless solutions include the PoE adapters, the package content. Now let's see this LG 350. Let's see the unboxing and the device. The palm mount that it is included in the package. Also the PoE adapter, it is included in the package. And let's see the setup of this devices by using the Reyee Cloud and the app. So as we could see, this is very, very easy to do. So right now, let's see a practical demonstration of the headbands. First, we had to go to the Reyee Cloud. So the first things that we had to do is to go to Reyee Cloud, cloud-us.regionnetworks.com and log in with our user credential. And just so we have already logged in with our user credentials. And once again, I'm going to show you how to go to this web page. First, we had to go to cloud-us.regionnetworks.com and then to log in with your user credential. And we had to click on AI Heatmaps here. And then click on Reach Heatmap. We had to enter a name for the BOM, so we're going to write here the webinar. Yeah. We had to choose in a scenario. I'm going to choose um, some scenario here, it's universal, and we had to enter a BOM description. It is optional, and then clicking OK button. You will see that here we can enter the city in which we want to store the wireless bridges, or you can enter directly the GPS coordinates in which you want to store the wireless bridges. So this is the first step to locate the city or the GPS coordinate in which or in the place where the wireless bridges will be stored. So I'm going to store here in this land a wireless bridge. So, and the second step is to add a site. So we had to click here and add some points in which we want to store the wireless bridges. And then we had to add a bridge. So to click on this button and click on the first point, and that will be the base station. So I'm going to click here. This will be my base station, and then click on another point that will be the CPA. And that's it. When you have all this ready, you can click or press the escape button. And also you can modify the point if you want to locate this even in another point, in another place, you can do that without any issue. And also you can't enter a location at this point directly. And when you're ready, just press the escape button. And that's it. As we can see, the platform automatically will install or will recommend the best wireless bridge for test installation. So this platform, it is recommended um, this model, the RG EST 350. It's a very good model, and for a distance up to 1 kilometers, and with our link capacity of 400 megabits per second. That's good. You can change also the point if you want to locate that in another point. You want to modify this, it's very easy, and the platform will attack the model automatically. So let's see what happens if I put that here. I am increasing the distance between the base station and the CPA, and let's see what happens. As you can see, the platform will recommend another device dependent of the distance. Here, the platform is recommending the RGEST 350B2. Those models are ideal for distance up to 5 kilometers. And the distance here is 1.6 kilometers with this link capacity of 400 for 10 megabits per second. And then if you click on whatever at this point, you will see this. Here we can see the coordinates, GPS coordinates, the azimuth, the tilt, the height of the pole also. We can change all of this in a very customizable way. And if we click on manual, we can change this by click and the azimuth or enter another pole mounted here. I'm gonna change this to 5 meters and let's see what happens. And also the azimuth, I'm going to change a little bit the azimuth and also the tilt. We can change all these parameters for the one CPE or for the second CPE. And we have these two modes, the auto, and by this way we allow the platform to do that automatically for us. All of these parameters will be automatically added by the platform, or we can change to the manual mode in which we can customize all of these parameters, the azimuth, the tilt, the height of the pole. And also we can change this position, this point. So we can see here, we can see the base station and also the CPE, and we can modify this by moving this up and down, right or left, as you want, in a very customizable way. We can see here the distance to sites, the line of sight height, and also the Fresnel height. And that's very good. It is necessary to have this line of sight free without any obstacles here. And also the Fresnel height, the Fresnel sun free of any obstacle that we can see in the environment or the place in which we want to store the wireless switches. And when you're ready with all of this, when we are happy with our installations, we can export it by clicking here and this button. Just click on this export button and we can customize this report. So we can see we can add or click on these buttons and modify it in a very customizable way this uh, report. We can see the birth installation, the highlight, etc. And when we are happy with our report, we just click on Save Locally, and we can export it in a PDF format, Excel format, and Word format. If you want a very customizable format, I recommend you to save it as a Word format. So I'm going to export it in a Word format. Um, you can modify it and customize this report later in Microsoft Word. And that's it. I have the report in Word format. I can change all this. I can change the highlight if you want. You can customize this, the logo, the product class that you want. This is description. This is the bridge design, the bridge heat map, the bridge installation. This is very important. This will help you a lot when installing, when physical installing these devices. So this is very good. And as we can see, to use this platform is very easy, very nice, and this will help you a lot before the physical installation of the wireless switches. Here we can change the terrain view. I like this satellite terrain view. but we can change between the build and terrain or also this satellite view. That's it. This is very good, very easy to use. In a hub, it will be very helpful for your wireless bridge installations and projects. And so, my dear attendees, we have reached the end of this webinar. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to write them in the question panel. So, thank you very much for joining this webinar, and I wish you all a wonderful day. And also, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, thanks again, and bye bye.